Yu-Gi-Oh! 101 card review. Here to review a card that is set to be released in the OCG Booster Pack Premium Pack 16 with an unconfirmed release date sometime in 2014. But as I said in previous card reviews, I will let you know the date for the Booster Pack release when it is confirmed. But right now, we're looking at number C6 Chronomaly Chaos Atlandis. And it is a light machine exceed effect monster, rank 7, attack 3300, defense 3300. Description: 3 level 7 monsters. If you activate this card's effect, your opponent takes no damage for the rest of this turn. Once per turn, you can target one monster your opponent controls, equip it to this card. This card gains 1000 attack for each monster equipped to it by this card effect. If this card has number 6 Chronomaly Atlandis as an Exceed material, it gains this effect. You can attach 3 Exceed materials from this card, then send all number monsters equipped to this card by its effect to the graveyard. Minimum 1. Your opponent's life points become 0. Your opponent's life points become 100. When the hell I said 0, man, I know somebody probably coughed up their orange juice or, like, you know, really spit out their orange juice or something when I said that. But, no, it reduces your opponent's life points down to 100. I want to say that this is ridiculous, but for one, the monsters that get equipped from this monster's card effect have to be number monsters, first of all. So that's one thing to note. So there's no guarantee that you're going to go up against an Exceed monster that's a number monster in order to use that effect. But with that being said, that effect is quite fucking ridiculous, because first off, it's not, you know what I'm saying, like when you're using the Chronomalies, it's not hard to get, you know, number 6 Atlandis on the field. It's not, you know, hard to get that on the field at all. Only thing you would have to really wait on is that rank up Exceed card of, you know, that would be the only thing you would have to really wait on, is the rank up Exceed card, because you would want to have Atlandis as an Exceed material. So that would be the only way to get this on the field, you know, with Atlandis as an Exceed material, considering that Exceeds don't have ranks for my new people out there that don't really understand, you know, like the game that well. But yeah, that effect really isn't, like, if you activate this card's effect, your opponent takes no damage for the rest of this turn. You know, that's really not a problem. If you activate this card's effects, so that's either effect, whether it be the first one, where it's a once per turn you can target a monster and equip it to this card, or it be the other effect that you get with Atlandis being an Exceed material on this card. You know, your opponent takes no damage. But here's the thing: if you summon this and you activate that effect, and you reduce your opponent's life points down to 100, down to 100. The fact that your opponent won't take any more battle damage for the rest of that turn, in my eyes, I can't really see that being like as big of a drawback as some people might think, because it's no guarantee that your opponent is even going to have cards to make a comeback. You know what I mean? Because they're only going to have 100 life points left. You know what I mean? And really, how much of a fight can you put up by only having 100 life points left? You know what I mean? I mean, granted that, you know, maybe they'll activate cards like Torrential Tribute or Dark Hole and wipe your field clean, but even then, you know, back rolls in these days are a motherfucker. And, you know, they did get rid of fucking Heavy Storm, and, you know, so like Mystical Space Typhoon can only do so much. And yeah, there are cards that are similar to Heavy Storm, such as Malevolent Catastrophe, which is a trap card that can only be activated if your opponent makes an attack. You know, it's still kind of crazy, you know. So I don't know, but I guess we can see how well it's gonna play out when the card is actually, you know, put up on sites like Dueling Network or, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro, what have you. But even after you activate effects, your opponent may not take any damage, but you can still attack your opponent's monsters. So that's to be noted. And even though your opponent takes no damage, that doesn't mean that you won't take any damage. You know, so if you attack with this and somebody activates Magic Cylinder, well, then that's your ass. That's 3,300 to your life points. So, and on top of that, you better hope that you're not going up against somebody that's using cards like Self-Destruct Button, because then you'll just be playing right into their hands. So, I mean, it's a good card. I mean, I think it's dangerous, but again, you need number monsters in order to activate the effect anyway. So, only time will tell how good this is really going to be. So, but as it stands right now, just looking at it, in theory, this is a pretty ridiculous effect. But so yeah, man, link to this card is going to be in the description. You guys can check it out, and I'll see you guys for the next card review. Peace.